Hey everybody, it's Rob Does Everything here, and we're back talking about yet again some pretty significant winter weather coming up. We're going to go through a couple of the models, but first, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for hitting 100 subscribers. I'll have to do something special for the channel for that. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Please remember to like and subscribe, as it's really important for a small channel like me to get this content pushed out there. And let's get into the weather. So here we are looking at the ECMWF, the high resolution. So we're looking here at the precipitation rate. So this kind of shows us what we're expecting. This is early morning Friday. We're starting to get that snow building up here. North Dakota, South Dakota, into Minnesota. We can look here. We're starting to get maybe a couple inches building up at this time early morning. And that system will shoot down south. So it'll follow down south, impacting all the way through South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, through Missouri, Iowa, Illinois. All of these places are going to see snow. Possibly not extremely significant, but some areas definitely have the possibility of seeing 6 inches, maybe more. You know, it's within the possibility. Now, what really catches my eye is what happens down here, down south through the Tennessee Valley. Looks like things could be setting up for quite a significant weather event, winter weather event down here through the Carolinas, the Tennessee Valley, and up through the east, where we could have quite a large mix of some freezing rain, some snow piled on top of this. A lot of the models are showing between 6 inches to a foot, if not more, of snow through the Carolinas, through parts of Tennessee, up through the Virginias, and into the eastern states. So, and we can watch this as it pushes off into the eastern states there. Now, lastly, next, we're going to look at the same model again, but this is the accumulated snowfall. So this is about how much snow we expect to accumulate. So we're going through, this is kind of midday going to evening Saturday. So by Saturday, so through Friday, by the end of Saturday, we're expecting some areas to see probably some 6 inches around here, maybe 4 to 6 inches. I will say the issue with winter weather is it's definitely very hard to predict the total amount of snow and the exact placement of snow. So take all of this with a grain of salt, as it's still a couple days out, and we're starting to get a more clear picture that some of the models might be correct on this, but just take everything with a grain of salt. We might not get as much snow, we might get even more snow. So now we're going to go ahead and roll on, and this is what really has caught my eye here, as we have some readings of 15 inches, 17 inches, 20 inches, all the way from Georgia through the Carolinas, all the way up into the eastern states like New York. And this could play out to be a pretty significant winter weather event. Now, again, we have to take all of this with a grain of salt. We don't know exactly the exact timing, the exact amount of snow and placement and everything, but we have a general idea. This gives us a general idea of what could unfold here through the Tennessee Valley, Georgia, all the way up north to the eastern states. So now we'll go ahead and pop over here to the GFS. So this is a different model. This is a model that is an American model and has some pretty glaring inconsistencies. You can see it paints a somewhat different picture from what we're seeing here on the high res. On the ECMWF, you can see we almost get no snow in this pocket right here. Almost nothing in this pocket of southwestern Kentucky, southern Illinois. There's really not much going on. But the GFS paints that as a spot that gets 20 inches of snow. So this is an area where we have some inconsistencies with the models, and this is why winter weather is especially hard, is because it's very hard to get an idea of where exactly that large amount of snowfall is going to fall. One thing it does agree on, though, is through the Carolinas up to the eastern states, we're expecting a pretty significant amount of snow. Again, I don't think we're going to be expecting 20 inches of snow, but I definitely think 6 inches, possibly up to a foot, is within the range of possibility. Maybe even more if things really play out this way. So lastly, we're gonna get into the NAM here, which is a much more of a short range model. So this would be end of day Saturday, And again, we are kind of getting that picture, the Dakotas down through Iowa. And this model is actually starting to show some more snow into the plains as well. So we're going to see. Maybe this system will be a little bit slower moving and cut a little bit farther north. But as of right now, it looks like we have pretty good agreements based on 2 of the widely used models that everything basically south and east of the Ohio Valley is going to have some pretty significant snow, possibly some freezing rain right down here in the Carolinas as well. Freezing rain underneath those snowpacks, so could be some dangerous driving conditions, and overall it's something that we need to just keep an eye on. So but thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna make sure to keep updating you on anything else that happens with the winter weather. As of right now, severe weather is almost completely out of the picture. There is a very minimal risk coming in the day 5 range, which is at some point over the weekend. I assume that would be possibly down south, something like that. Nothing huge. Probably we're going to be going quite a while without seeing much in terms of the severe weather front. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, make sure you stay safe out there, and yeah, peace out.